This is Lakeisha coming to you from Hair Trees for You, and I am coming to you today to do a tag. The lessons learned, 5 questions, the 5 question tag about people. This video is kind of hard, and that's why I kind of prolonged it. I was tagged by Littlecutenurse. And so I did have it written down, but I'm just going to come to you guys, and whatever comes out is just what comes out, and it's the truth, and that's what it is. Okay? I don't know where to start. I'm just going to start. 5 lessons learned about people. First of all, I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start with family. And I'm going to start off about my father. Me and my dad, were real close. Everything like that, we were real close. And he was in the Air Force, and my mom and my dad got a divorce. I think I was 6 or 7 years old. I'm not really sure on that, but they got a divorce around that time. I was daddy's girl. I was, that's just what it was. And like I said, they got a divorce. And in the 3rd grade, my 3rd grade teacher noticed that, something was wrong. I wasn't quite functioning right. And so my mom took me to the hospital. And I was diagnosed with a sickness, a sickness, and they said that could be because of something dramatic happened in my life, and I will tell you about that eventually. So, what I learned about that, I think that's why I don't have kids to this day, because I never want a child to go through what I went through and develop the kind of, things that I have developed because of, my father not being around. I still have not talked to him to this day, and I'm not really sure if I wish to talk to him. But I do hope that he's watching this video. I'm a big believer in forgiveness, but honestly, I have not forgiven him for, I'm going to say, abandoning me. So, that's one thing that I learned, in that situation. Also, another thing about family is sometimes family could be your worst enemy. I don't get along with some of my family. Some of my family members are just jealous. I mean, I'm not going to say, I don't know what it is. It's because my grandmother is more closer to me and my brother. So, we don't click, as well. So, we don't get along. Relationships, I learned, like I said, I was in an abusive relationship. And as I was in the abusive relationship, all my self-esteem went down the drain. And, while I was like not eating, you know, crying all the time. He wasn't worried about that. He was, you know, out doing his own thing, or, you know, riding someone else you know, in his car. So now I have a guard up, and that's why it's it matters, but I try not to let men, like, you know, just take total control of my mind. And that's why I know it's kind of not the right way to be, but I have this, like, oh well, you know, now. But yeah, I shouldn't be like that. And, you know, what I learned out of that is, don't break down behind the man, because while you broke down behind this man, he's still out kicking it. He's still wearing his new shoes. He's still flossing. We are the one that's aging, looking bad, stressing out, you know, hair falling out, can't eat, losing weight, you know, while he looking at the next chick. That's what I learned about that. Friends. I have 3 in my local area, and I always been the type to always try to give someone the benefit of the doubt. And I know I'm a real friendly person. And I know before, like, you know, people say, Keisha, you just too nice. They just taking advantage of you, or, you know. And, you know, I'll be like, okay, well, that's you know, that's okay, because, you know, I feel that I'm going to get the blessing for it, you know. But now I'm kind of aware of surroundings, and I kind of sit and I think about things now. I still would give someone the last thing I have, you know. I got that bad, but, you know, I do have to, well, what I learned is to be real careful about your surroundings, and do not trust everybody, because you cannot trust everybody. I've learned that. And I also learned your enemies need to be right here. You need to keep them as close as you can. And I learned to, you know, I wasn't growing up a real religious person. I still don't go to church every Sunday, but God is in here, you know, and in here. And I'm not that type of person who thinks that you have to go to church every Sunday to believe in God. I'm not going to try to get spiritual on y'all, but what I learned to do is I pray before I go to bed, when I wake up, and when I start my car. So, you know, but the hardest thing out of all that is dealing with abandonment from my father. So, and that bothers me to this day. And I understand where Little Cute Nurse is coming from. And so if she's able to put her story out there, I am too, you know. So I haven't seen my father either, you know. And I still, right to this day, don't know if I want to see him now, you know, that I'm an adult. So, guys, this is my tag. Like I said, it was very hard for me to do. And I hope you guys learned something from it. And I will talk to you down soon on a better note. Thank you guys for watching. Love you so much.